stride. Your posture spoke in a forbidden language, telling secrets your lips hadn't dared to manage. Every vibration you gave off pressed softly through the space between us. I could feel you learning my pulse, like you wanted to read what my silence confessed. Your energy on my skin, pulling me in, like a slow kiss I haven't tasted, like a promise I'm ready to begin. No touch, but I feel everything. Your thoughts tracing me, mapping my desire within. Your energy on my skin, that's where our night begins. The way you breathe deep, measured, no instant warm waves sliding down my spine. Your aura wrapped around me, glowing, telling me exactly how you take your time. I felt your want in the way you lingered, like your body was touching me with nothing but intention. Your presence curled around my edges, stroking places your hands hadn't tried. I swear I felt you make silent pledges with every shift of your heat nearby. Your energy on my skin, a rhythm beneath the spark within. Every inch of me leaning forward, aching for where the night will begin. Your pull is a soft magnetic sin, drawing me closer than any breath has been. Your energy on my skin, teaching me how to give in. Tell me, do you feel it too? That slow, invisible touch that moves before your fingers do. The kind of tension that knows exactly what will come to our bodies, speaking without a single move. Letting energy do what hands aren't allowed to. Your energy on my skin, whispering where you wanna lead me, where you want the night to begin. Before the first kiss, before the first slide, I'm already melting into the pool you hide. Your energy on my skin, drawing me in, drawing me in. The kind of touchless touch that tells a woman's tracing stories the words couldn't tell. Each touch a promise, a slow burning spell. Breathe mingle softly, hearts keeping time. A rhythm of hunger, a delicate climb. The world faced its shadows, nothing but we. Every inch surrendered, every breath set free. The weight became fire, the tears became gold. Every shiver inside, the story unfolds. No need for caution, no need to hide. The moment is ours, no need to divide. Falling into you, I lose all control. Every touch, every sigh, ignited my soul. The build was the flame, now the spark takes flight. Consumed by the heat, carry through the night. Falling into you, where desire collides. The world disappears, only passion resides. Only passion resides. Your hands speaking whispers across my skin, mapping the fire that burns deep within. The teasing is over, restraint left behind. A symphony formed of our bodies entwined. Every gasp, every moan, a confession made, a crescendo of feeling. No need to admit the pulse of our longing, now breaking the shore. We've climbed every inch, now we're asking for caution. No need to hide, the moment is ours. No need to divide. Falling into you, I lose all control. Every touch, every sigh, igniting my soul. The build was the flame, now the spark takes flight. Consumed by the heat, carry through the night. Falling into you, where desire collides. The world disappears, only passion resides. Only passion resides. The surrender is sweet, a river untamed. Every kiss, every hold, a fire unnamed. Time slows, hearts race, the peak now in view. All roads led to this, falling into you. No holding back, no whispers restrain. Every inch of longing now finally claimed. Falling into you, I lose all control. Every touch, every sigh, igniting my soul. The build was the flame, now the spark takes flight. Consumed by the heat, carry through the night. Falling into you, where desire collides. The world disappears, only passion resides. Something like my pulse bowed gently towards your own. Each breath you took felt like a promise offered, pulling my heartbeat into your slow tempo. The space between us loosened thin, your warmth slipping into my chest. And suddenly, without touching, without thinking, my body learned the pattern of your wrist. Your rhythm found mine, stroking me from the inside. A quiet pulse, a quiet bind, pulling me into your tide. Where our heartbeats lean, slow and deep, that's where the pleasure begins. Before the breath, before the heat, your pulse brushing up against mine, like a soft kiss under my skin. Where our heartbeats lean, that's where I start giving in. Your chest rising like it was calling me home. Every beat in you grew heavier, brighter, echoing through me in a soft and low tone. You didn't touch, but somehow you held me. Your tempo guiding where my desire would go. My heart beat slow like it was telling me gently, this is how deep the night will flow. Into mine, aligning in a slow, sweet slide, an intimate pattern we define before our bodies ever collide. Where our heartbeats lean, slow and deep, a rhythm thick enough to pull me in a tempo too warm not to keep your pulse singing against my own. A quiet moan before the sin. Where our heartbeats lean, that's where the touch begins. Tell me, do you feel us merging? That slow, soft, steady surge, like our hearts are flirting before our bodies converge. My pulse obeys, yours leads the way. Lean. The night grows deep, the want grows keen, and pleasure rises first unseen. A whisper beneath the heat, before the kiss, before the slide. You pull me in with your quiet stride, where our heartbeats lean. The lines of your body peek and show more than lips ever dare to know. Every movement teases before a touch. Every shift a silent heated rush. I'm watching, waiting, pulled into the scene where fabric moves and sets the in-between. Can't be on fire. The way it clings, the way it slides, pulling me closer with every stride. A visual tease, a slow temptation, lighting up every silent vibration. Fabric on fire, and I'm melting, drawn into desire. Sways like it knows my pulse. Each step a rhythm I can't ignore. The shimmer of silk becomes a quiet impulse, telling secrets I ache to explore. The gap where cloth falls just enough to hint at skin I'm dying to touch. And I swear the way you wear it, soft rub, becomes my private delicious hush. Every sway, every brush, every line moves me closer to crossing mine. Your clothes speak a language slow and sweet, an unspoken prelude I ache to me. Fabric on fire, sliding, shifting, teasing me so, showing me places I shouldn't yet know. Each fold a promise, each shimmer a thrill, pulling my mind with a magnetic pull. Fabric on fire, and I burn where I stand, caught in your will. Do you see what you do to me? With every ripple, every subtlety, as the fabric sings like a soft symphony, and my desire answers with ease. One step closer, one glance aligned, then your clothes light fire across my mind. Fabric on fire, every shift a slow caress, every line a taste of sweet excess. I'm burning softly in the heat you wear, lost in the motion, lost in the stare. Fabric on fire, pulling me deep, pulling me near, into a world where nothing is clear, except the way your body moves and the way my desire moving slow. I'm always in the edge of my lips, long before the touch appears. Every inhale pulls me deeper into your frame, a quiet pull that tightens with every shift. I can feel your pulse in the space between our hair, mingling like a secret tide. Every soft exhale, every muted sheen makes it harder for me to hide. We don't touch, but the tension's alive, a magnetic pull neither can deny. Every shallow breath, every pause, every drive pulls me closer to where we collide. Inhale into you, so close I taste your fire, so near I'm trembling with desire. One more breath, one soft approach, and the line touch without a hand. I feel the storm about to begin, just waiting for one soft command. Every inhalation hums with intent, every breath a promise we haven't spent. The tension curls around our space, tracing the edges of our embrace. Inhale into you, so close the world disappears. Only the heat, the pulse, the unshut tears. Our breaths a prelude, a tempting sin, pulling me closer to the edge we're in. Inhale into and the line between us thins, leading me where the night begins. Do you feel it rising in the pool before the first kiss? One breath closer, one step colliding, and I'm lost in your quiet abyss. Our air is secret, our rhythm a flame, drawing me slowly into your name. Inhale into you, so near, I'm melting under your spell. Every breath a story we silently tell. One soft exhale, one shiver, one sway, and all the waiting fades away. Inhale into you. Your warmth is my tether, pulling me closer than ever, until the night bends and the tension ends, where desire delivers and nothing pretends. Like the air used to be. Every breath I pull tasted of your skin, sweet and slow, aching incomplete. Your silence pressed against my curves, attention too dense for my body to ignore. One glance from you and everything swerved. I wanted things we hadn't spoken before. Every second hangs suspended, swollen, like time is holding itself still for us. Your presence wraps around me, unspoken, a promise, trembling under each hush. The air between our mouths, so close, so thick, so loud. I can feel your breath shape mine, pulling me deeper, pulling me down. No touch, but I'm already undone. My pulse trapped in the way you spun. The air between our mouths is where the craving comes. Your heat drifted across my collarbone without a single movement from your hands. It felt like your body whispered into my own, writing intentions only I could understand. The space grew warmer with every heartbeat, like desire was fogging up the room. And I swear the air around our bodies started humming in a slow, soft bloom. Every moment stretches breath by breath, filling with everything we haven't touched yet. The tension turns into a quiet thread, one shift closer, and I might forget the air between our mouths. So close, I can almost taste the secrets drifting from your soundless vows. The heat you hide behind your face, I'm melting in the weight, the want, the ache. This atmosphere is more than I can take. The air between our mouths is the moment we create. Tell me, do you feel it tight in that slow pull, that thickened hush, like the room is pushing us closer, like the space can't take this much. Your breaks the air, tells me the secrets only your body dares. Fingers glide lightly, mapping your response, learning the language where desire ensconces. Every gasp a clue, every pause a sign. I follow your cues, your pleasure entwined mine. No words, no questions, just a silent show. Every flicker, every twitch, letting me know I feel the pull, I feel the sway. Learning your cravings in the slow ballet. Whispers in motion, every sigh, every shiver, every touch you hide. Pulls me closer, draws me inside. Read your body, learn your fire. Every action, feeding my desire. Whispers in motion, every glance, every move, every quiet plea, pulling your secrets closer to me. Your pulse as it starts to climb, the way your skin shivers, rhythm and rhyme. A tilt of your shoulder, a flicker of lips, every subtle movement, every teasing shift. I follow the map, your body unfolds. Every gasp a story, every touch it holds. Slow discovery, sacred and sweet, finding the places where our rhythms meet. Ooh. No hurry, just this intimate play, reading your signals in the heat of the day. The tension grows, your reactions speak, guiding my hands to the pleasure you seek. Whispers in motion, every sigh, every shiver, every hidden plea, pulling your longing closer to me. The knowledge of you ignites the night. Every twitch, every gasp, a delicious bite. Whispers in motion, I move in sync with your quiet refrain. Every subtle reaction, feeding the flame. Your body teaches, every shiver a guide. I follow the map where your desires hide. Every gasp, every tremor, every fleeting spark turns the silence into an intimate art. No words needed, just this dance we create, exploring each other, bending the weight. Whispers in motion, every hidden side, every breath we share, pulls me into the secrets laid bare. I read your body, every reaction, every sign, the running your desire as it intertwines with mine. Whispers in motion, every gasp, every shiver, every trembling plea draws you closer. Surrender to me, slow discovery, passion refined. Every whisper, every motion leaves us entwined. You didn't touch me, didn't speak a thing, yet the room felt naked around our breath. Your silence wrapped me like a slow unveiling, stripping thoughts, teasing heat beneath my chest. Every second stretched, trembling and hollow, like my body braced for a promise not yet made. Your stillness pressed into me, deep and shallow, a quiet storm, learning where my hunger stayed. No words, just the weight of wanting, your breath carving shadows on my skin. The hush between us grows haunting, pulling me closer than sound ever can. In the silence that undresses me, I feel melting slow, trembling deep in the silence that undresses me. Is where desire learns to speak. Your breath hovered just beyond my lips. Soft heat floating like a whispered dare. The space tightened, thick with that slips. My pulse stumbling in the weighted air. Your stillness bruised me in the sweetest way, pressing one into every quiet beat. I felt you telling me what your hands won't say, a silent promise burning low and sweet. Your motionless body calls to mine, pulling me into your silent command. Every second feels like a sensual crime, a craving held tight in your unmoving hands. Yeah, in the silence that undresses me, your breath becomes a plea. Presence falls around my knee, pulling me. Every inch ignites what we feel, what we feel. The world is slow, just you and me, time in the rhythm of our silent plea. Our heartbeat hums a gentle tease, whispers of warmth carried on the breeze. Every touch a spark, a secret flame, slowly rising, calling out your name. The air electric, thick with our desire. We're moving closer, higher and higher, from whisper to fire. I feel you inside, slow burning passion. We no longer hide. Soft turns to heat, a tide we can't tame. Every brush, every look, calling your name. From whisper to fire, the rhythm grows wild. I'm lost in your arms, your intoxicating style. Hands explore, mapping every curve, soft and steady, learning what you deserve. A shiver, a gasp, the tempo starts to climb, rising waves of pleasure, sinking in time. Lips graze necks, teasing slow then bold, the story of longing in every fold. The pull of your body, the press of your frame, takes this slow rhythm into a roaring flame. Every touch a spark, a secret flame, slowly rising, calling out your name. The air electric, thick with our desire. We're moving closer, higher and higher, from whisper to fire. I feel you inside, slow burning passion. We no longer hide. Soft turns to heat, a tide we can't tame. Every brush, every look, calling your name. From whisper to fire, the rhythm grows wild. I'm lost in your arms, your intoxicating style. Every subtle sigh, every gasp, every moan, building the tempo like a firestone. Slow becomes strong, tender turns fierce, pleasure ascending, each nerve it pierces. The pull, the push, the delicious tease, our bodies composing a symphony of ease. From whisper to fire, I feel you inside, slow burning passion. We no longer hide. Soft turns to heat, a tide we can't tame. Every brush, every look, calling your name. From whisper to fire, the rhythm grows wild. I'm lost in your arms, you're intoxicated. A brush on your arm, a whisper in ear. Every touch a tease, every sigh sincere. Eyes like the tension, thick and sweet. I dance on the edge where longing and patience meet. Every inch explored, but the prize withheld. A craving rising, silently compelled. No rush, no giving, just this quiet play. Pulling desire like a tide, making it stay. The ache grows sharper, the tension climbs. Every second stretching, sweetened in time. Edge of desire, touching close but never quite there. Every tease a promise, a breath of the air. The ache in your pulse, the fire in your skin, pulling you deeper where longing begins. Edge of desire, every inch, every glance, every slow refrain leaves you trembling, calling my name. A graze on the shoulder, a sigh near the ear. Every movement whispers, but nothing clear. Fingers trace patterns where you wake to burn. Yet I linger where patience is learned. The fire inside grows hotter, restrain every touch, a tease, every heartbeat chain. I watch you quiver, yearning undone as the slow seduction has only begun. Every brush, every glance, a quiet command, pulling the craving like sand through your hand. No rush, no falling, just a slow tease, drawing your pleasure into a gentle disease. Edge of desire, the ache so sweet it almost burns. Every touch denied, every corner turns. The tension thick, the longing high, a hunger that whispers a quiet sigh. Edge of desire, every moment stretched, every breath a thrill, pulling you closer out while I stand still. Can you feel it climbing under your skin? The waiting, the wanting, the fire within. Every inch untouchable, every brush a spark, leading the craving, igniting the dark. Slowly, deliberately, with teasing art, I pull you closer, yet keep you apart. Edge of desire, every touch a promise, every glance a flame. The ache grows louder, calling my name, lingering, teasing, just out of reach. Every second a lesson my hands teach. Edge of desire, I hold the fire, you burn in suspense. Every tease a symphony, every pause intense. The longing stretches, the craving ignites as we sway together. Your fingers trace a map, path unknown, sliding lower, claiming spaces once alone. Every brush a spark that lights the skin, a whispered promise where the heat begins. I feel your pull, the world fades away. Every subtle movement steals my sway. The room is ours, a slow unfolding, touches deep, tender and emboldening. Hands wander, hearts follow, breaking the line. Every inch discovered feels like a sign, a fire Every touch a surge, a spark in the night. Fingers tracing, searching, finding their way, turning the tears into a slow ballet. Gravity between us, holding the flame. Every daring move calls out your name. I lean in close, your warmth surrounds. Every caress bending where desire resounds. The hush of breathless silence loud. Hands exploring, daring, proud. The art of touch, the language we speak. Every grazing fingertip leaves me weak. A tease is gone and tension is near. Every heartbeat pounding, crystal clear. Hands wander, hearts follow, breaking the line. Every inch discovered feels like a sign. A fire rising, quiet but profound. Every gentle drift makes the pulse resound. Gravity between us, pulling tight. Every touch a surge, a spark in the night. Fingers tracing, searching, finding their way, turning the tease into a slow ballet. Gravity between us, holding the flame. Every daring move calls out your name. No rush, no hurry, just this slow descent. Every touch a prayer, every sigh a lament. Hands learning the rhythm, skin memorizing skin. The slow burn deepens as the night pulls us in. Every wandering touch, a promise unspoken. Every tremble of the body, a secret awoken. Gravity between us, pulling tight. Every touch a surge, a spark in the night. Fingers tracing, searching, finding their way, turning the tease into a slow ballet. Gravity in between us, holding the flame. Every daring move calls out your name. Bodies close, moving slow, electric in the dark. Hips swaying, rhythm leaving a signature mark. Close to whisper secrets over heated skin. Every glance, every curve pulls me further in. The room hums soft like a pulse we both know. Every motion deliberate, letting the tension grow. Hands brush gently, teasing what's restrained. A dance of desire where pleasure is a name. No rush, no hurry, just the heat we share. Every sway, every touch hanging in the air. The energy thickens, hearts start to align. Every beat a signal, every breath a sign. Magnetic motion, bodies running in the slowest embrace. Every curve, every line, perfectly placed. The rhythm pulls, the fire ignites. Lost in this moment in the softest night. Magnetic motion, I'm caught in your sway, drawn to your flame. Every move a whisper, every touch a name. Fingers trace the edge of a silent fire. Every tilt of the hip fuels the desire. Eyes locking heat, no words need to speak. Every press, every glide makes the knees weak. The air around shimmers thick with need. We move together, following instincts lead. Every brush, every sway, the tension refines. Our slow burning rhythm becomes divine. The world disappears, leaving only the beat. Hearts in sync, moving slow and discreet. Every sway a promise, every glance a tease. We lose ourselves in this magnetic ease. Magnetic motion, bodies flowing like a tide in the dark. every pulse, every sigh leaves its mark. The rhythm pulls us, the heat climbs higher. Every move a note in a symphony of fire. Magnetic motion, I melt in your arms, drawn to the flame. Every touch, every glide, calling my name. Can you feel it rising with every sway? The slow rhythm turning night into day. Every curve, every press, every lingering trace draws us closer in this intimate space. No need for words, no need to pretend. We move as one, letting the energy bend. Magnetic motion, grinding close in the softest light. Every heartbeat synchronized, every pulse inside the sway. The rhythm, the fire, the heat becomes a language where our bodies meet. Magnetic motion, I'm lost in the draw, caught in the flame. Every touch, every curve, calling my name. Bodies in rhythm, hearts in tune, we linger together beneath the moon. Your fingertips trace me like a gentle sin. Barely there, but it wakes a fire inside. Every glide teases where it wants to begin. A slow whisper that I cannot hide. The air between us hums with sweet suspense. Each touch a question I ache to answer. Your hand speaks soft with soft insistence. Pain and desire like a secret dancer. Every brush pulls me closer to the heat. Every flick makes my heart skip a beat. Every fleeting tension in the silent space. Your fingers leading me to a hidden place. Whispers on my skin, slow, deliberate, teasing me high. Fingertips writing what words can't try. A touch that promises without giving all, pulling me deeper with every crawl. Whispers on my skin, I'm trembling, aching, wanting more, feeling your fire under every pore. You move along me like a soft refrain. Each tip a note in a song unsaid. Every pause, every trail fuels the sweet pain, pulling my thoughts into your thread. I feel the tension curl under my ribs, a longing written with each slow trace. Your fingers speak the language my body gives, telling stories that lips can't embrace. Every whisper teases, every slide consumes, drawing me closer into the bloom. The heat grows in the spaces you roam. Fingertips claiming what's almost home. Whispers on my skin, delicate trails that burn so slow. Turn it restrained into a rising glow. Every stroke, every brush, every silent tease pulls me further into sweet unease. Whispers on my skin, I'm lost in your hands before the touch, aching for more than silence can clutch. Do you feel the fire you leave behind? The teasing trails that haunt my mind. One soft glide, one fleeting caress, and I'm undone in your slow finesse. Fingertips speak the truths we can't say, leading me gently then fading away. Whispers on my skin, soft electric, slow as a sigh. perfect time. Every inhale a spark, every exhale a sign. The air between us hums with quiet desire, a rhythm of two hearts feeding the fire. Fingers trace slowly where the pulse is alive, mapping the beat where our bodies collide. The world fades out, it's only us inside, lost in the sway where instincts reside. No music, no words, just the space we own. Every heartbeat a drum, every breath a tone. The tension stretches, the night suspends, a silent dance where everything bends. Breathless harmony, your rhythm pulls me into the tide. Every sigh, every tremor, nowhere to hide. Hearts locked together, a slow burning flame, sinking in silence, whispering my name. Breathless harmony, I'm drawn to the cadence you create, falling deeper with every pulse of fate. Fingers glide, tracing where warmth flows, every touch a signal the body knows. Our rhythm grows, slow and deliberate, every curve, every line a perfect script. The pulse beneath skin becomes a guide, leading us softly where our instincts collide. Every breath shared, every tremor felt pulls me closer into the heat we've dwelt. The sync of our bodies, the hush in the air, every glance, every brush, a subtle dare. No rush, no hurry, just the tension we breathe, a quiet command that makes us believe. Breathless harmony, every inhale pulling me near, every exhale leaving nothing unclear. The pace of our hearts, the lock of our skin, turns the slow burn into a fever within. Breathless harmony, I'm floating where your rhythm leads, caught in the dance of our silent needs. Do you feel it rising like a tide unseen? Our breaths entwined, our hearts between, every pulse a whisper, every sigh a plea, turning the quiet into ecstasy. No touch too small, no beat too slight, as we surrender to the rhythm of the night. Breathless harmony, our bodies writing a wordless song. Every pulse, every sigh where we belong, locked together in the silent heat, sinking our hearts in the slowest beat. Breathless harmony, I'm lost in the cadence, I'm caught in the fire, falling deeper into this shared desire. Every breath, every heartbeat, every glance, every sway becomes the music where we drift away. I feel the pull, the heat between our hands, but I let it linger. Let desire expand every glance, every brush, a quiet tease. I hold the rush, I let the tension breathe. Your pulse against mine, slow and aware. I taste the longing, but I don't dare. The ache is sweet, the weight divine. Every heartbeat teasing, every pause a sign. I don't give in though I ache for more. Soft restraint is what our bodies explore. Every inch of patience, every stolen breath turns the waiting into exquisite depth. Tempted pause, holding back while the fire grows. The tension builds where nobody goes. Every touch delayed, every look sustained, makes the pleasure stronger when it's finally claimed. Tempted pause, lingering heat, the art of slow seduction. surrender. I hold it back, yet pull you tender. The room is heavy with what's unsaid. Every stolen moment dances in my head. The slow unravel, the push and the stay makes the desire burn in the sweetest way. I don't rush though I crave your fire. Restraint becomes a rhythm of desire. Every pause, every glance, every breath we share turns this waiting into an attempted pause. Holding back while the fire grows. The tension builds where nobody goes. Every touch delayed, every look sustained makes the pleasure stronger when it's finally claimed. Tempted pause, lingering heat, the art of slow seduction. Every restrained move fuels the eruption. Soft restraint, the power in the whole. Desire stretches, shimmering gold. Every pause, every whispered tease turns patience into a sweet disease. We linger, we burn, we wait for the spark, letting the fire ignite in the dark. Tempted pause, every glance, every sigh, every trembling plea turns a waiting into intimacy. The slow seduction, the dance of restraint makes the touch that comes feel like sweet straight. Tempted pause, holding back, letting passion bloom. Every delay spark becomes a consuming room. Your hand finds my waist slow and sure. A touch that speaks what words can't explain. The heat it leaves feels like a lure, pulling me close, igniting my veins. A gentle press, a pause, a breathless beat, and the air between us bends and sways. Every nerve wakes beneath your heat as desire rises in electric waves. The first real touch changes the game, turning whispers into roaring flame. Every second stretches, every heartbeat waits, leading me closer to what destiny creates. The moment you hold me, fire blooms where our bodies meet, pulling me in with every heartbeat. A touch that lingers, a heat I can't fight, turns the quiet into a burning night. The moment you hold me, I'm lost in the pool of your flame, and nothing will ever be the same. Your fingers trace the curve of my hip, like a map to a world I've never known. Every glide, every sight, every subtle grip makes me tremble in the undertone. The brush of your hand writes a secret vow, a silent rhythm I can't resist. The slow burn becomes a flame somehow in the gravity of your gentle insist. The first real touch bends the night, pulling restraint into delicious flight. Every inch, every shift, every brush of skin pulls me closer where the fire begins. The moment you hold Your fingers graze mine, just a fleeting touch, innocent enough to pass for chance. But the jolt it sent felt like too much. A fire awakening, a slow romance. The room held its breath, the air turned thick, every heartbeat echoing the tiny spark. A simple brush, a subtle flick, already lighting up the dark. It's electric in the quiet, this spark too small to hide. Every glance, every sigh pulls me closer to your side. The spark between us, so tiny, yet it burns, pulling me in with every turn. A touch that's gentle, soft and sly, ignites a fire I can't deny. The spark between us makes the world fade away, and I'm lost before the day. Your hand brushed my wrist again, slow teasing, sending shivers that I can't disguise. Every accidental touch keeps me believing in the heat reflected in your eyes. The brush of skin, the lightest grace, pulls my mind into your quiet sway. I'm caught in this delicate maze where every spark begs me to stay. The smallest contact bends the air, turns a whisper into a flame. Every second holds me there, calling me closer to your name. The spark between us, soft, electric, pulling me near. Every brush awakening what I fear. A touch so innocent, yet it thrills, sending currents straight to my will. The spark between us, already speaking what we can't say. And I'm falling deeper every day. Do you feel it too? That pulse beneath our skin. One more accidental move, and the fire swallows us within. A fleeting graze, a silent tease, turns restraint into sweet release. The spark between us, tiny but it rules the night, pulling us into slow delight. Every touch, every brush, every fleeting hand becomes a map to where we stand. The spark between us is the first flame we can't contain, leading us softly into the ache of our pain. Where the night burns, where the night burns, and desire learns to speak in sparks before the hands even meet. The gentle bite of your lip caught my attention, soft as a secret, slow as a sigh. Your eyes danced in subtle dimension, and I felt a heat I couldn't deny. A shy tilt of your head, a quiet ray, small sparks that set my chest on fire. Every glance felt like a hidden phrase, a teasing, no building my desire. You don't touch, but you move me still. A flicker, a twitch, a glance that thrills. Every little gesture wraps around my skin, pulling me closer before anything begins. A smile that pulls me soft, slow and addictive. A a spark before we're explicit. Every bite, every blink, every glance turns the air into a slow romance. The smile that pulls me, I'm falling before the dance. And your eyes meet mine, holding a question. The curve of your lips, promising more. The tilt of your shoulder, the silent suggestion makes my body ache to explore. Every motion is a whisper, a teasing confession. Every subtle grin, a hidden vow. And I swear I feel the tension's progression, drawing me closer without knowing how. A brush of your gaze, a playful smirk, slowly bending my will to your work. The air hums with a secret spark, leading me softly into the dark. The smile that pulls me like a soft flame I can't resist. Each glance a taste of what's dismissed. Every subtle bite, every tease and trace pulls me deeper into your embrace. The smile that pulls me, I feel it on my lips, I feel it on my skin. I'm already yours before it begins. Tell me, do you know the power you hold? A simple look, a move, a gesture bold. Every flicker, every pause, every tease turns my mind into a slow burning need. One glance closer, one secret smile, and I'm pulled across the invisible mile. The smile that pulls me is the prelude to what we crave. The gentle storm beat before we break. We bite, every glance, every playful tease sets my skin alight, bends me to your ease. The smile that pulls me on. I'm falling soft, falling deep into the fire you quietly keep. Your hands glide over me, slow, deliberate, like every curve is a story you've been dying to read. Every inch becomes a shrine, intimate, where touch whispers more than lips could plead. Fingers tracing paths I've never known, mapping desire with a gentle insist. The air around us hums, electric alone, as every brush becomes a sacred kiss. No rush, no hurry, just a sacred flow. Every touch a question only our bodies know of. Attention builds, a space grows thin, and now melt beneath where your fingers begin. Sacred traces, slow exploration, fire in disguise. Every inch discovered under longing eyes. Hands that wander, tracing, igniting the skin, turning the slow burn into a sacred tracing, pulling me close, pulling me near. Every touch a prayer I wanna hear. Your palms roam over curves, gentle and aware, like you memorize the geography of my desire. Every caress a vow, a promise laid bare, igniting embers, fanning a quiet fire. I feel the warmth trail along each line, a map of longing etched in secret ways. Every second stretched, every shift divine pulls me deeper into speaks the language of slow, unspoken caress. The tension bends, the world dissolves, and every trace your fingers leave evolves. A sacred traces, a deliberate season move, pulling me into the rhythm of your grooves. Hands that speak great, claim every touch. Suspended, the unspoken craving, finally intended. Eyes half closed, bodies leaning, attention electric beneath the skin. The moment lingers, fragile and sweet. Our silence humming where pulses meet. Slow motion now, the world fades behind. Every inch, every sigh, every thought align. The pull of desire, too strong to ignore. A kiss waiting on the edge of the door. Before the world melts, I taste your flame, slow and deep, never the same. Lips collide, a whisper of fire, burning edges of our quiet desire. Before the world melts, hearts intertwine, every trembling kiss, yours and mine. First brush ignites a flood inside. Our bodies tremble, nowhere to hide. Hands on the waist, a tender claim. Every flicker of tongue whispers your name. The tension breaks, then builds anew. A rhythm of one, just me and you. Every slow slide, every teasing grace leads us closer to the heat we chase. Slow motion now, the world fades behind. Every inch, every sigh, every thought align. The pull of desire, too strong to ignore. A kiss waiting on the edge of the door. Before the world melts, I taste your flame, slow and deep, never the same. Lips collide, a whisper of fire, burning edges of our quiet desire. Before the world melts, hearts intertwine, every trembling kiss, yours and mine. The air vibrates with every stolen breath. Soft moans painting the language of death. A pause, a pull, then a plunge so sweet. The climax before the world concedes defeat. Every sigh, every shiver, every tiny quake. The slow burn longing, the thrill we make. Before the world melts, I taste your flame, slow and deep, never the same. Lips collide, a whisper under my skin. A pull I didn't ask for, but let in. You didn't say a word, but you said enough. The kind that sinks beneath the pulse. My fingers tingled for a future touch, wondering how your shadow felt so close when your eyes touched mine. The night opened wide, a spark so sweet it trembled down my spine. No rush, just a promise of a rising tide. I felt your hunger folding into mine when your eyes touched mine. Oh, that slow burning sign, that first spark telling me what your hands will one day find. Your glance lingered like a warm confession, soft but heavy with the things you do. My heartbeat shifted into new directions, catching rhythms made of me and you. You stepped closer, only inches stolen, and my knees learned how desire is spoken. A single look and my breath unravels, threads pulling where your thoughts wander. I swear the room faded into gravel. Only you remain, only the slow thunder when your eyes touched mine. Something came alive, a quiet storm waking under my thighs. A slow rise, a tension I couldn't hide. Your gaze tracing places your hands didn't try. When your eyes touched mine, I knew the night would climb from spark to fire, from glance to desire. Tell me, did you feel it too? That hush before the craving bloomed like my skin. Lean toward you before I ever moved. Two bodies speaking in a language meant for two. The first spark, the first promise, the first preview. When your eyes touch mine, the world slowed time, and I felt something dangerous, tender, divine. No touch yet, just the echo of what's coming. The slow build of a need, quietly humming. When your eyes touch mine, I felt the spark become a sign, the kind that tells a woman she's already halfway to the place. You take your time, guiding her to find. Your lips barely part, a whisper floats near, a trembling confession only I hear. Fingers entwine as the air grows thick, soft sounds becoming the first gentle flick. Eyes lock and linger, the world disappears. Every sigh, every breath, unraveling fears. The hush turns to heat, a melody raw, a language of longing without a flaw. Each whisper a spark, every gasp a flame. The voice of desire calling out my name. No need for words, just the sounds we make. A rhythm of pleasure, a fire we can't fake. Echoes between us, bones in the night. Whispers turning heavy, bodies taking flight. Breath meets breath in a dance so divine. The sound of your one now entwined with fingertips wander where the whispers go, tracing the curve, feeling the flow. The softest exhale becomes a deeper plea, turning restraint into sweet ecstasy. The quiet now broken by the music of skin, each moan, each gasp, where passion begins. A symphony formed of heat and delight, rising, cascading into the night. Each whisper a spark, every gasp a flame, the voice of desire calling out my name. No need for words, just the sounds we make, a rhythm of pleasure, a fire we can't fade. Echoes between us, moans in the night, whispers turning heavy, bodies taking flight. Breath meets breath in a dance so divine. The sound of your want now entwined with mine. Echoes between us, rising unchained. Every note of longing, a pulse unrestrained. Let the sound guide us, the waves of release. Every shiver, every sigh, a touch of peace. No need for touch, the voice leads the way, painting the curves where our bodies sway. Whispered moans become the sweetest tone in every vibration. Desire takes form. Echoes between us, moans in the night, whispers turning heavy, bodies taking flight. Breath meets breath in a dance so divine. The sound of your wall now entwined with mine. Echoes between us, rising unchained. Every note of longing, a pulse unrestrained. The way you moved across the room was slow temptation, a rhythm your body made without a single thought. Your sway felt like a whispered invitation, a silent promise in every curve you caught. I watched your shoulders shift like one confession, your hips speaking languages your lips forgot. Every step you took fed my obsession, a sweet deep hunger your motions brought. You move like you know what I'm feeling, even when you never turn my way. Your body speaks in quiet stealing, taking my breath without anything to say. When your body draws me in, I'm lost before I breathe, pulled under by the way you've been, by every slow unintentional tease. Just watching you is its own sin, a fire rising soft beneath my skin. When your body draws me in, I already feel you where I begin. The tilt of your head, the lift of your hand, even the way your shadow touched the floor. All of it felt like a secret command, asking my desire to open a little more. Your walk was a quiet, sensual storm. Your breath, the melody tracing my spine. The way your body shifted, soft, warm, made the whole room fall into your design. Every motion tastes like a slow caress, a gentle pressure I can't resist. You move with the heat you don't confess, yet I feel it in every subtle twist. When your body draws me in, I before you even touch. Falling deeper into your skin, and needing more from just a brush. Your movements pull me from within, stirring one I can't contain. When your body draws me in, I'm already burning in your name. Do you know what you do to me? With every quiet shift you make, do you feel the gravity of each slow motion you create? One step closer, one breath aligned, and your body rides on top of mine. When your body draws me in, the night bends softly toward your sway, pulling me where desire begins, guiding me where I can't look away. Your movement becomes my sweetest sin, my deepest pull, my quiet spin. When your body draws me in, I'm yours before the touch, yours before the start, yours beneath the skin. Your gaze slid over me like warm fingertips, slow enough to make my breath forget its way. You didn't move, didn't speak, just watch my lips, and I felt my clothes fall off in a silent sway. Every second you held my eyes too long, I felt a shiver crawl down my spine. Your stare was a rhythm, steady and strong, telling my body what your mouth wouldn't defy. You look at me like you're learning my skin, mapping each place you wanna begin. Your eyes won't leave, won't soften, won't hide, pulling my heat to the surface inside. When your eyes take me first, I'm under without a touch, falling under that quiet thirst that says you feel too much. Every step strips one more layer, every pause pulls me deeper in. When your eyes take me first, that's where the danger begins. Your gaze clung tight like a whisper confession, following the shape of my breath as it rose. I felt your hunger in every second of attention, like your pupils were tracing the curve of my soul. You looked at me as if you already knew how my body would tremble in your hands. I swallowed slow, trapped inside you, held captive in a stare that silently commands. You watched me like you're tasting my size, pulling meaning from the flicker in my eyes. That unbroken stare, heavy and slow, telling truths your lips don't show. When your eyes take me first, my body answers without thought, melted open by your without a single move, pulling me into something rehearsed by the way your pupils slowly groove, staring through my fear, my ache, my want, leaving nowhere for my desire to hide. When your eyes take me first, I'm already yours, long before you ever touch my side. Fingers trace the hollow where desire is born. Every touch a secret, every exhale a charm. The ear, a canvas for the softest tease, where heat gathers in quiet waves. Every pulse, every shiver, every gentle squeeze pulls me closer into the space that craves. No rush, no words, just this intimate pull. Every brush, every sigh, every quiet love. The tension hums between us, so sweet, so near. Every whisper a promise I ache to hear. Whisper temptation, your lips and breath like fire on my skin, pulling me in where the quiet begins. The neck, the ear, the pulse beneath. Every move a story, every exhale a read. Whisper temptation, I'm melting in the softest place, falling closer in your sway. gateway where desire begins.